everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome to, don't yell at me in my intro, Epona. What the heck, dude? Come on, girl. I don't remember what gender Epona is. Welcome to The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. This is my first time actually playing this game. So, little bit of backstory for those of you who don't know, whether you've watched the channel for long or just finding it for the first time here. I bought The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time when it had its 3DS remaster, report, re-release, whatever it is. I have no idea. But I purchased it when it came out years ago. Man, that was back like probably the early 2010s. I have no idea. When did the 3DS come out? Like 2011, 2012? So probably somewhere around that time, around when Skyward Sword came out, I imagine. I bought it, and I think I played it for like an hour, maybe. I don't even remember anything about it. I just know that I loaded it into my 3DS and like made a save file. And I think I played for like an hour and I wasn't really gripped by it, and I had a lot of other stuff, like a bunch of other games to play at the time, so I just never played it, basically. So I have never actually played Ocarina of Time. I own the 3DS version. I opened it up, made a save file, and played for I think about an hour that I don't even remember. So this is about as blind as a blind playthrough can get. All I really know about Ocarina of Time is that I think, and I might even be wrong, I think it's the game that the infamous, like, oh, the water temple sucks meme comes from. I'm pretty sure that, like, that whenever people say, like, oh, I hate the water temple, they're talking about the water temple in this game. So I'm really looking forward to when we get to that. But, in case there's anyone new or they just don't know, my Zelda backstory in terms of, like, Zelda games that I've played, the first game I played, which is still my favorite Zelda game to this day, is Skyward Sword, which means I'm a rare breed. Probably, like, 9 people just clicked off of the video on YouTube right now, like, this guy likes Skyward Sword. But I love Skyward Sword. I think it's the best Zelda game. I adore what they did with that game. It's not perfect. No game ever really is. But I am a huge fan of Skyward Sword, and after I played Skyward Sword, when it released, my cousin told me, you gotta play Twilight Princess, so I bought Twilight Princess and played it. That's my second favorite Zelda game of all time, very, very closely to Skyward Sword. So I love both of those games. I played Majora's Mask. I think I played Majora's Mask on the channel, actually, and I don't like Majora's Mask. I did not like that one. And then I played Breath of the Wild, which I enjoyed for about 10 hours, and then it got boring and repetitive. And then I played, Tears of the Kingdom, which I enjoyed for about 10 hours, and then it got boring and repetitive. So, there's basically my entire... Oh, and I also played Triforce Heroes with my boys RTK and Slyro. I don't remember if that ever made it to the channel or not, but we went through Triforce Heroes together twice, I think. I think one set of those videos got uploaded, and the other playthrough we never did. But that's my entire Zelda history right there. All the Zelda games that I've actually played, which ones I enjoyed, which ones I didn't. So now you know. And today, and by today I mean over the course of the next couple of weeks as we play through this game, we're gonna figure out where Ocarina of Time lands on that for me. I'm playing the original N64 version because I didn't want to bother having to set up a layout for 2 screens and all that, even though I did find my copy of the 3DS version. So, let's go. Chat, when I choose a name here, this is what they're gonna call Link, right? I think they do this in Twilight Princess. Do they do it in Skyward Sword too? The Legend of Zelda is such a weird game to let you name the protagonist in. I mean, Link is a silent protagonist, so I guess it's your classic, like, oh, we want you to feel like you're the person in the game, but... I mean, I could wax lyrical all day about how I do not want to feel like I am the person in the game. I want to play through the story of someone, like, not like, pretend that I am the person. So, obviously we're going with Link. Uh-oh. Did the game immediately crash? Never mind, it's fine. It was just saving and it took a minute. It just wanted to give me a small heart attack is all. It just really wanted to freak me out. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. All right, open this file. Link, 3 hearts. Let's get it, chat. My first ever time playing Ocarina. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. Something, something, My Hero Academia. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. And also this weird kid in green. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. Oh, great, we gotta sit through this thing. Okay, so I know about the water temple, and then I also know about Navi, obviously. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Let's keep it that way. Zelda, an Impa, I assume. No. Ganondorf. All right, that was normal. Navi. Navi, where art thou? Come hither, please don't. Please reconsider, Navi. Navi, however you say your name. I really don't care to get your name right. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. Yeah, Ganondorf, he's pretty swole. He's been hitting the gym. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. I don't know about all that. I'm more into courage myself. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. Please don't. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Why did it go between that one dude's legs?
Hello.
Hi! Man, this must have blown, like, 8-year-olds' minds when it came out in, like... Does this game come out in, like, 96, 97? Dumb idiot. You're small enough to go between those... Yeah, exactly. How'd you screw that up? Was that Reptar down there? A fan of Rugrats down here? Is 98? Okay, chat tells me it's 98. Yeah, like people born in 1990 must have been losing it here. Hello, Link, wake up! The great Deku tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Hey, listen! I promise this won't get old! Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi, the fairy. The great Deku tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Why would he do that to me? Why would he do that to me? Why does the Deku tree hate me, chat? Nice to meet you. I'm gonna burn the great Deku tree to the ground. The great Deku tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Little did the great Deku tree know that Link was a pyromaniac and looking forward to his first bit of arson to start his career. Okay, we get a little roll here. Okay. All right. Kokiri Forest. Chat, what's the 80% speed run on this down to? It's like less than 20 minutes or something, right? Don't people skip like the entire game when they speed run this? Yahoo! Hi, Link. It was pop. Look, it's Reptar! Cannot turn the camera with the... Oh, you can't, like, turn the camera in this game? Oh, no. I'm not gonna like that. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. I'm not. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The great Deku tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku tree. I'm gonna turn my headset down a bit. Chad, how's the audio on your guys' end? Is it all right? 3 minutes and 47 seconds is the record for Ocarina of Time, any percent? Really? Wow, that's way less than I thought. It's way less than I thought. No, shut up. Don't talk to me. Just ahead, Great Deku Tree's Meadow. Okay, you auto-jump, by the way, when you get to ledges. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? I literally have a fairy, like, right above my head. Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. Do you see what you're wearing? I'm gonna give you a swirly and then take your lunch money, bro. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you. What? Don't hit me with the Ryuji. Why would he summon you and not the Great Mito? Your name is literally Mid. This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? I can't, like, speed up the text, by the way. What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. 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 That's what the kids say, right? All right, okay, Navi, talk to me, idiot. Is it not up on the, oh, it's up on the, oh, it's the right stick, okay. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, please come with me. Okay, idiot, I have to get a sword and a shield first. Thanks for nothing, moron. Oh, classic Zelda music. They use this track in like every Zelda game, don't they? Or at least a bunch of them. I definitely recognize this music, I just don't remember what Zelda game. I just know that it's Zelda. Probably because it's in every Zelda game. Where the heck am I gonna get a sword and a shield? What? Mito won't let you go to see the Great Deku Tree. Oh, that bum. I don't know why he's always so mean to everyone. It's because he has no self-worth. What he said is true, though. The forest, strange things have been happening here lately. You need to be ready for anything. You'd better find a weapon. You can buy a shield at the shop, but there is only one sword hidden somewhere in the forest. A sword hidden somewhere in the forest. When you say in the forest, do you mean like this village? Also, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I am poor. Ah, Fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. All right, sick. So that's where I need to go to get this sword then. In here. Whoops. House of the Know-It-All Brothers. Ah, great. It's gonna be like Michael and RTK. I can teach you about the icons at the top of the screen. About the yellow icons? About, yeah, it hit me, yeah. The 3 yellow icons in the upper right are called C icons. They display the things you can use with the left, down, and right buttons, which I have on my my right stick. Just for the record, I'm playing this on my legit PlayStation 49. Sony was very kind to give me early access to the PlayStation 49, which is backwards compatible with all Nintendo games. I don't know how Sony pulled that off, but they're incredible. So, all that is to say, I'm using a DualShock 4. Because, of course, when we get to the PlayStation 49, they're gonna, like, you know, after they make the DualSense, like, 32 or whatever, they're gonna wrap back around to just using the DualShock 4. Once you get a C button item, go into the select item subscreen and set it to one of those 3 buttons. Okay. If you want to learn about the map and items, just ask me. But don't ask unless you want to hear a long explanation. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Hit me about the map. Give me the... Here we... Everyone strap in, chat. Here we go. There's a map displayed at the bottom right of the screen. The yellow arrow... Man, I wish I could click through this text faster. The yellow arrow shows your current position and direction you are facing. The red mark shows where you entered the area from. You can turn the map display on and off with the L button. Oh, that's nice. If you want to see the name of a place, press start. You'll get into the subscreens. Select the map subscreen. On the map subscreen, you can see a map of Hyrule. Did you get all that? All right, that actually wasn't even that long. I get back in 1998 or whatever, that probably, you know, it was probably at least like 7 sentences. That is pretty long for 1998. All right, tell me about items. There are 3 kinds of items: equipment items, C button items, and quest items. Equipment items are the things like the sword, shield, and clothes that are effective when you equip them. C button items can be set to the C buttons and used by pressing those buttons. Quest items are things you collect during your adventure. You just carry them around. If you want to change equipment or just check on your inventory, press start. You will get into the subscreens. The fact that pressing start doesn't just open a pause menu, but apparently opens subscreens, kind of worries me. Switch to one of the 4 different, there are only 4 different subscreens, we're fine, that's nothing. With Z or R and change or check items as you please, take a look around. When you decide to equip an equipment item, press A. For C button items, press the C button item. That was a pretty long explanation. Did you understand everything? Yes. Feels like Shigeru Miyamoto himself wrote that dialogue. Okay, Kokiri Forest. Pretty big map, it looks like. We're getting music notes? All right, it's Ocarina of Time, so we're gonna, like, play the ocarina, right? So we have to, like, we get, like, the Song of Storms and et cetera, et cetera. The only one I know is the Song of Storms. Because I'm just, like, there are gonna be so many things throughout this playthrough where we, like, get an item or get something, and I'm gonna be like, oh, of course, that, yeah, I know what that is. It comes from Ocarina of Time. It's gonna be a bunch of Zelda stuff that I've just absorbed on the internet through osmosis over, like, my, like, almost 3 decades of life that I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I knew this had to do with Legend of Zelda. I just, you know, never realized it was Ocarina of Time. Because I've never played it. Which, honestly, I think is kind of, like, the funniest part. Oh, okay, can save. Do you want to know how to use the up button? What's up, dog? If you press up, you can change your view. In a place like this, it will switch to a top-down view. Outdoors in a field, for example, it will switch to a first-person perspective. Also, when Navi is displayed in the upper right of your screen, Navi the fairy wants to talk to you. Use up to listen to her. No. Oh yeah, that's pretty neat, actually. Okay, then I don't think I actually asked you about the blue buttons. Yeah, tell me about the blue icon. The blue icon at the top of the screen is called the action icon. This action icon, why are they called icons instead of buttons? This action icon shows you what action you will perform when you press A. Stop in many spots to see the different things you can do. All right, well, talk to the know-it-alls. I keep wanting to change the perspective. Keep trying to use the right stick, which is the C buttons for me to, like, move the camera. Forest Training Center, don't recklessly cut signs and read them carefully. I like cutting things, though. Thrust attack signs. To thrust with your sword, press the left stick toward your target while Z targeting, then press B. Oh, okay, I can press Z to put the camera behind me. Thank goodness, that's so good. L turns camera on and off. R doesn't seem to do anything. But Z, oh, thank goodness. All right, this game became so much more bearable all of a sudden. Hole of Z, let's go through this small hole. Okay, random sign, I believe you. Stand in front of the hole and push the left stick towards it. I don't know why I struggled over saying that. When the action icon shows enter, press A to crawl into the hole. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Hacker voice, let me in. I've made it. I'm incredible. Hello. This Navi, go away. Viewpoint with Z targeting. When you have no object to look at, you can just look forward with Z. Stop moving and then change the direction you're facing, or hold down Z for a little while. This can help you get oriented in the direction you want to face. It's quite convenient. Yes. If you hold Z, you can walk sideways while facing straight ahead. Walking sideways can be a very important technique in dungeon corridors. Turn around and try doing this right now. Okay, yeah. Easy. I will grab this. Alright, you're very bad at grabbing things, Link. Alright. This is fine. Everything is A-okay. Is this the sword? Visit the house of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. I've already spoken with them. Open up, please. Oh, the classic. Let's go! A dangerous weapon that I can use to slaughter all of the Kokiri. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Yeah, it should be easy, whatever, you know. The ancient Kokiri artifact used to commit murders. Just, you know, take it for a spin. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Okay. I got a sword. Left-handed. Probably should save. Nope. A blue rupee. I do need to be able to afford that shield. Can't touch this. Do the side shuffle. I'm a gamer. All right, we got the sword. I think we're good here.